Hi everyone, Julie back. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm having a little look at a new bit of kit in the studio. So this is the Q6 600 watt Studio Strobe or flash from Neewer. I have used it in a couple of shoots and I've got to say it totally blew me away. My first one, which was a high key boudoir style white sheets shoot in the studio, and everything was white. So white backdrop, white sheets, white walls, white curtains, everything was white, and this light blew me away. I will show you some of the shots. So let's jump in and see what this strobe has to offer. So like I said, this is the Q6. It's a 600 watt strobe. It does TTL, it also does multi or stroboscopic, it does high-speed sync, and it does standard manual mode. So let's have a little look. Okay, so this is the back of the unit. First things first, it has this handy little handle. So this folds down out of the way. It makes it really easy to set up, put on soft boxes, put on stands and all the rest of it. It also comes with this super strong little adapter. So this is just a standard Neewer light stand, and this just clips on at the bottom and you tighten it up. These are fabulous, these little things. For my hands, they're really easy to use. So to turn it on, you just hit the on button and swivel the lock. And I'll probably just turn that modelling light off for the moment, just so we're not being completely blinded. There we go. Now you have got ID is set to off, but you can, I believe, go in and change that through the different menus and modes. If you've used a Studio Strobe before, a lot of this is going to be fairly similar. So you've got your on off, you've got your strobe test, you've got your modelling light. Your modelling light, you can power it up and power it down. It is awesome. And you can dull it down or turn it off. You do have your channel. So you've got A, B, and these are multicolored, which is awesome. So it makes it really easy to find things. So it's A through to E. And then you've also got channel. So you hold that in and it switches to channel and it goes from 1 through to, I've got to go all the way through, do I? Okay, 1 through to 32. And that's in there. You have also got high-speed sync. So if you hold that on, it will turn your high-speed sync on. You've got slave 1 and 2. If you go in through your menu, you can turn different things. So you've got color on, off, slave on, off, modeling light. You can set your model light, and I'll probably put it up to 56 because that's just where I really like to have my light set. Standby, on, off, all the rest of it. There's a delay, you've got mask, Bluetooth. There is an app, so you can set it up with your app as well, and it is super quiet. My model, when I did a shoot, she actually said it was really good. It was not annoying. She barely noticed it going off, so that's always a good thing as well. Turn that high speed off. If you go in through mode, you've got multi, TTL, manual, and that's all you need. If you're in multi, you can go through and you can set up, so you using a scroll, you can go through how many you want it to go off and so forth for your multi. So you can go through and you can play with all the different settings there. Now, what else do we have? So it has a battery. So you can run it on location without needing power. You can, of course, if you put your battery in there, put it in, it has a little socket so you can run power through there. And I have been using it on power in the studio, so I'm not sure exactly how many shots you're going to get out of this as it is with the battery. So you've also got your fan there, and this is the light, so it's an LED light. This just comes on and off. There's a little button here somewhere, and it is a standard Bowen's mount so that you can put all your soft boxes and things like that in the studio on it. So that is fabulous as well. If it doesn't come with the Bowen's mount, to be honest, I'm really not that interested. And it clips straight back on like that. It's just got some information on the side, but that's basically about it. So turning it back on again, just hit the power button, and turn the dial. Now, of course, as with most studio flashes, you will need a trigger. And I have been using, this is the Neewer Q Pro trigger. It's a fairly standard trigger, so it's got your, so this is the box that it comes in. And you've got A through E, and you've got your different modes. So you can scroll it up, scroll it down. If I turn this on, so you've got all the different modes there. You've got your different power settings and all the rest of it. Of course, you can still use it from the app, but you can control it from here as well. So using the Q Pro trigger and the Q6 flash has been an amazing experience in the studio. I can't wait to show you some of the photos. I wish I had two. That's got to be honest. I will put a link for the full review with all the specs and everything in it, but I am going to jump back into the editing suite in a minute, and I'm going to go through and show you some of the photos that I took just using this light and an 85 centimetre softbox in the studio. So these are some of the photos that I took in the studio. This is with performer Sky, and we were doing a sort of Marilyn Betty Page inspired white sheets, sort of boudoir type shoot. And I had a blow-up mattress in the studio, and we had all white sheets on it. I had white fabric hanging in the background. I had white paper backdrops out, and I just had the one light. So absolutely blown away that it lit the whole studio. It wasn't even on full power. I think it was like on maybe 132. I completely forgot to take note of what I set the power at, but I believe it was about 132 power. And I had an 85 centimetre softbox on it, and that's it. And just having the whole white backdrop to light my shot was amazing. We did do two looks. So one was with a very much a Marilyn blonde wig, and then we did this dark sort of Betty Page type. And this is in colour, so I thought I would share what some of the colour was looking at. It's deep, it's beautiful, beautiful, and it's so soft. There's no overblown highlights. It is fabulous catch lights in her eyes. Everything about it was just beautiful. Colour again. Absolutely gorgeous. I was so thrilled with the images that I got from just this one light. It was thoroughly amazing. Normally I would be using like 200 watt strobes to get enough light into my shot, but these were just, one light was fabulous. In saying that though, I would love to have another one. So we kept the prop simple. We just had this Bakelite vintage phone, so that was really fun to put that in the shots. So yeah, so was I happy with the Q6? You bet I was. I was actually really, really wrapped. It was a fabulous experience to put something in the studio and just have it work, and work so beautifully. I can't wait to use this light again. So just wrapping up, the Q6 600 watt Studio Strobe from Neewer, I totally recommend it. It was amazing. If you can grab two, even better. It has manual, multi, TTL, you can do high-speed sync. It's got a great modeling light. It has a battery pack so you can take it on location, or you can run it through power in the studio. There is Nothing to hate about this light. I loved it. I put a 85 centimeter softbox on it, and it gave me the most beautiful light for portraits in the studio. I was thoroughly raptured with the photos that I was getting from this, and I can't wait to put it through its paces with yet another portrait shoot. So that's it for today's video. As I said, I will put the full product review below. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. It means the world to me and my channel, and it helps me to grow. The more I can grow, the more product reviews and tips and tricks I can give you. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time on YouTube. Bye.